So good morning everyone. My name is Kenneth F. Bundula from DSF 1B. Assigned topic is forest ecology. So why forest ecology is important? For today, we're going to be talking about forest ecology and why understanding the ecological process and the function of the forest is so important. And to forest ecology is the scientific study of interrelated patterns and processes of the flora and fauna to the ecosystem within the forest. And so why is this important to forestry into forest management? Well, because knowing of the understanding this process allows us to influence the structure of the forest and the interaction of particular species and particular processes to all trees. The focal point, thus, forest ecology is highly diverse and important branch of ecological study. Ecology studies share characteristic and the methodological approaches within other areas of terrestrial plant ecology. However, the presence of the trees makes forest ecosystem and the study unique in the numerous ways community diversity and complexity, since trees can grow larger than other plant life form. There is the potential for wide of the forest structured the infinite number of the possible especially arrangement of the trees of the varying size and species makes for highly intricate and diverse microenvironment in which environmental variables such as solar radiation, temperature, relative humidity, and wind speed can vary considerably over large and small distances, and addition so important proportion of forest ecosystem.
Good afternoon, everyone. So it's me, Eunice Aronias from BSF 1B. So this is my assigned topic. It's all about the ecosystem structure and function. So what are the structure of the ecosystem? So includes the organism and physical features of the environment, including the amount and distribution of nutrients in the particular habitat. It also provides information regarding the climate condition of the area. Structure and function. The biological organization of the ecosystem range from molecules and cells in organisms to the entire biological community of the earth. An ecosystem can be defined by natural boundaries that define the recognizable unit of structure and function. So, mauna na siya, no? Gikan sa population, padung sa community, hantod sa ecosystem, padung sa biosphere. So, mo na siya nakakuan sa structure and function. So, that's all. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. My name is Mary Ann Morales. My topic today is about loss of ecology. There are 4 types of loss of ecology. First, loss of ecology. Everything is connected to everything else. Examples: if usa ka mananagat, ang imong pangabuhi kibali nakakonektado sa dagat. If ang dagat kibali is kanang balud ka nang naglain ng panahon, dili ka makapanagat, so di ka makakuhag isda, so imo pamilya di makakaon, so nakakonektado mo sa dagat para mo makakaon or makakuha mo isda. That is first law of ecology. Second law of ecology, everything must go somewhere. No matter what you do and no matter what you used, it has to go somewhere. Examples in the second laws of ecology is kanang nagsunog ka og kahoy. Ang kahoy masunog siya pero dili siya mawala, is mahimo siyang aso, tapos ang mahimo siyang aso at the same times pag mo bagsak siya sa lupa is mahimo siyang abo. Third laws of ecology, nature knows best. Like it says, nature knows best. Like kanang as a person, kita nga tao sa nature ta nagasalig. Kibali, example, sa tong balay, pagkaon, needs sa taos is gikan sa nature, dili ta mabuhi kung wala ang nature. That is the third laws of ecology. Fourth laws of ecology, there is no such things as a free lunch. Everything you do must have reason behind it. Examples, dili mo makuha ang usa ka butang kung dili nimo paningkamutan. Example, naa kay gusto nga paliton kibali nga sinina, kibali kailangan nimo pagtrabahuan, kibali magbinuutan ka sa imong mama para hatagan kag kwarta ini palit og katong unsa imo gusto nga sinina. And second examples is kanang gisugo ka sa imong mama sa tindahan og kibali in return kay nisugot man ka nga gisugo ka niya is hatagan ka niyag money. That is fourth laws of ecology. That's all. Thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Javinet V. Bandola from BSF 1B. Ecosystem is an assemblage of living and non-living components interacting with the physical environment so that the energy and materials flow and the unit system attains a degree of community plus habitat is called ecosystem. The ecological system or ecosystem has three interrelated functions: protective, regulative, and productive. Sa ecosystem diha ang living o non-living components nga nag-interact sa physical environment. Ang gipuy-an gitawag sab ni og ecosystem. So sa ecosystem diha ang biotic or living, abiotic, non-living components. Biotic and abiotic. Biotic from the Greek words bio means life or sa living organism. Ang biotic components is nag-include og mga living organism nga makita sa ecosystem. Ang biotic components is nag-include sab og producer, consumer, and deconsumer such as flower, human, animals, and bacteria. Sa abiotic, from the word a means without and the word bio means life. So is walay kinabuhi. So ang biotic components is walay kinabuhi gyapon or physical and chemical aspects sa ecosystem. Example sa abiotic components is air, water, and soil temperature og sunlight ug ang abiotic components is na ay importante nga roles para maka-survive ang mga living organisms sa ecosystem. So sa biotic components na diya ang human, animals, bacteria and plants. Ang biotic and abiotic sa ecosystem work to each other or interact with the other para ma-maintain ang environment. Kung why abiotic components ang living things dili makasurvive. Example is ang sun. Ang light na gikan sa sun important para sa plant para makahimo siya og food through the process of photosynthesis. Ang sun is na ay important na role sa production sa oxygen air contents nga giproduce sa plants og trees nga para magamit sa mga tao, sa hayop ug sa uban organism. Kay og walay hangin dili makasurvive ang mga living organism. So this is the example of biotic og abiotic components. There are three ecosystem components: trophic, autotrophic, heterotrophic. Trophic. Trophic means feeding. Food chain is a sequence of organisms in which one fed on one preceding while the food web is consisting of several food chains which have interconnection at different points or interlocking points. Thus, the functional position of an organism is food chain is called a trophic. These are 5 trophic level. Level 1, the primary producer. Example is plant. And it use photosynthesis in order to make their food. Level 2 is the primary consumer. Kay gikan man nila ang producer gitawag sab ni og herbivores kay mukaon rana sila only plants. Ang kabaw ang example ani na level. Level 3 is the second consumer. Pari-pariya ra ni sa level 2. Pero ang gitawag sab ni og carnivores is mukaon og meat. Only omnivores mukaon og meat og plants. Example ani is kita na mga tao mukaon both plant and meat. Level 4 is the tertiary consumers. Mukaon sila glain nga karni. Example ani is ang bat. Ang last is level 5 is the apex. Is ang top predators mukaan sabni sila og lain na mga consumer. Example ani is ang snake or bitin kung sa Bisaya pa. This is the example of food chain and food web. Autotrophic. Autotrophic components those entities capable of nourishing or manufacturing their own food. First, the fixed light energy utilize inorganic substances and built up complex substances. Ang autotrop gitawag na producer in an organism that feed itself. Gitawag sab ni sa Greek na autos means self, trophy means nourishing or nutrition. Ang autotrophs is autotrophs producing energy from the sun in a chemical process called photosynthesis. Nag-convert ni og light energy to chemical energy. Nagneed ang plant nga chlorophyll, carbon dioxide, water og energy og kung sa chemical process called photosynthesis kung ang plants nag-use ani mo grow ang plants og maka-create ni og oxygen tungod sa form of sugar. Heterotrophic. Heterotrophic components, those entities that are not capable of manufacturing their own food but dependent on other organisms for its nourishment. First, they utilize organic substances, then decomposing it. Sa heterotrophic.
Good day, everyone. My name is Jennifer A. Sapian from BSF 1B. This is my topic about natural resources. Natural resources is events that occur in the environment due to nature and one that is not under the control of human beings. So natural resources, it means likas na yaman. Mga pangyayaring nagaganap sa kapaligiran dahil sa kalikasan at hindi nasa ilalim ng kontrol ng tao. And next is when true. When true, it means ang pagbunot at pagbagsak ng mga puno sa pamamagitan ng hangin. At root disease is referred to as a disease of the site because the fungi colonize dead and dying trees and remain and dead roots unsolved for many years. Sa root disease, ang mga sakit sa ugat ay tinutukoy bilang isang sakit na site dahil ang fungi ay naninirahan sa patay at namamatay na mga puno at nanatili sa mga patay na ugat at lupa sa loob ng maraming taon. Next is global climate change. Refers to long terms shifts in temperatures and weather patterns. So, ang pandadaing ng pagbabago ng klima ay tumutukoy sa mga pagmatagalang pagbabago sa mga temperatura at pattern ng panahon. Volcano is a rupture in the crust of planetary mass object, such as Earth, that allows hot lava, volcanic ash, and gases to escape from a magma chamber below the surface. So, ang volcano o bulkan ay isang pumutok sa crust ng isang planetary mass object tulad ng Earth na nagpapahintulot sa mainit na lava, volcanic ash at mga gas na makatas mula sa isang mga magma chamber sa ibaba ng ibabaw. Next is landslide. Also known as landslips, are several forms of mass wasting that may include a wide range of ground movements such as rock falls, deep-seated slope, failures, mud flows, and debris flows. Floods are the most frequent type of natural disaster and occur when an overflow of water submerges land that is usually dry. That's all. Thank you.
So, good day everyone. I am Junri Iscartin from Marlica Pro 4 Bislig City. I will assign my topic is all about divisions of ecology. So, the different type of ecology includes molecular ecology, organismal ecology, populations ecology, community ecology, global ecology, landscape ecology, and ecosystem ecology. So, ecology is principally divided into 5 divisions. Number 1, ecology, a branch of ecology which deal with the interrelations between an individual organisms and to their environments. So, ecology nag-study ni about sa interactions of an individual organism or a single species with the living and non-factors of its environment. So, like aning nag-study sila about sa lion or other habitats sa ecology. And number 2, synecology. Synecology, a branch of ecology which deal with the interrelations of two or more organisms and their environments. And also synecology, nag-study po ni siya about sa group or community of organisms and their relationship to each other and to their common environments. So example po no, nag-study po ni siya about sa forest ecosystem. Next, gynecology, no? Gynecology, a branch of ecology, which deals with the genetic variations of organism in relations to environments. So, again, gynecology, nag-study po ni siya about sa genetic variations of species and communities compared to their populations, distributions in particular environments. So, next, number 4, ecosystem. Ecosystem analysis is a state of art and method to provide informations and tools to manage and conserve species and their associated ecosystem. So, example of ecosystem, like aning grassland, forest, desert, freshwater, and other plants, animals, soil organism, and climatic conditions. And the last, number 5, paleoecology, a branch of ecology which deals with how to reconstruct past vegetations and climates from fossils evidence. Ang paleoecology, nag-study ni about sa animals sa past o present niya. So that's all. Thanks for listening and watching my report.
Good day, everyone. My report is all about the types of ecosystems. First is terrestrial ecosystem. Is an ecosystem that exists on continents and islands of the world and comprehends a series of dynamic open interactions, chemical interactions, physical change, and all other phenomena of which. If we talk about terrestrial ecosystem, it is a land-based community of organisms. There are 5 components of terrestrial ecosystems. The first is the physical component, soil component, plant component, animal component, and subgroup component. If we talk about the physical component, includes the temperature, humidity, wind, precipitation, light, and etc. Then the soil component includes also the physical and chemical properties of soil. While and plant component includes also the forest land. Ang forest land is dominated by trees. Then ang brushland is dominated by the brushes and shrubs, kanang woody plant that's small than a tree. Mo na siyang brushes. Then ang grassland is dominated by grasses. Then cropland is mo na siya ang planted with the cash crop of permanent agricultural crops kanang area nga use of productions. Then ang mangrove is mo na siya ang community found in the flat along the sea coast kanang near the sea, extending along the streams where the water is brackish kanang mix sa water and salt. Diha na siya makita ang mangrove. Then animal component, this includes also the mammals, reptiles, and birds or avian group of species. Kanang mammals like example sa monkey or elephant. Then ang reptiles example is iguana. Then the avian is the pigeon. Then the saprobed component, this includes the various fungi and bacteria. Then the second is the freshwater ecosystem. It's an ecosystem that exists on ponds, mga lawa or kanang marshes, mga latian, swamps, lakes, and streams where living and non-living entities are interacting to each other to produce an excess of energy and materials to each component. Mao na siya ang freshwater. Then ang freshwater have also 3 series of freshwater ecosystems. This lentic ecosystems, lotic ecosystems, and wetland ecosystems. Ang lentic ecosystems is include ana ang lakes and ponds kanang makita dito ang lakes and ponds. Then ang lotic ecosystem is found in springs, brooks, creeks, and rivers. Mao na siya ang lotic ecosystems. And then the wetland ecosystems is found in marshes and swamps kanang mga lawa. Then the last one of the type of ecosystems is the marine or saltwater ecosystems. Is an ecosystem that exists in the oceans to their shores and estuaries where living and non-living entities are interacting upon each other. The marine or saltwater, they are the world's largest ecosystem. Some example ani is the ocean and the coral reefs. Seaweed. Then the seaweed is one of the most common type plants of that live in water ecosystem. Kanang sa saltwater I mean. Then another plant that live in the ocean is like examples kuan kanang kelp. Kanang kelp mismo na siya ang large brown seaweed. Then they have also the 3 major components: seaweed component, then tide pool component, and estuaries component. Ang seaweed component, this includes all plants, seaweeds living on the seaweeds. Mao na siya ang seaweed din. Ang tide pool component is includes all plants or seaweeds living all the seaweeds kanang. Ang tide pool is mao na siya ang kanagaling kanang a small area of seawater contained by the rocks and sand. Kanang gamay siya nga pool nga naagud gihapon siya sa dagat. Kanang small area siya sa dagat nga nag-contain gihapon siya rocks and sand. Then ang estuaries component is kuan kanang found also in the sea but kanang include sa iya ang all organism in the intertidal zone of the sea. mao na siyang estuaries kanang mouth of the large river where the tide meet the stream.